Oh, I'm 232 again? Ugh, really? Does insulin just no longer work in my body? Hey everyone, it's Diabetic Danica, and today I'm going to talk about how I keep taking care of myself even when diabetes gets hard. You know what I'm talking about, when you've been taking care of diabetes so long and you're still getting bad numbers and you're just kind of like, meh. So I'm going to go through 5 ways that you can stay motivated to take care of your diabetes even when it gets so exhausting. At least these are 5 things that I do, or try to do. The first one is to take it one day at a time. Because if you have the mindset of like, oh, I'm going to be doing this however many years and it's going to add up to so much work and blah, 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 it's not going to be healthy for you to think about it like that. So what I try to do is just take it one day at a time, one blood sugar at a time. I mean, obviously you have to notice patterns and stuff in your blood sugar from day to day, but I just mean focusing on the here and now. Focus on today's blood sugars. Control today's blood sugars. If you had a bad day yesterday and you were high all day, let it roll off your back because that already happened, and just focus on now and today and what you're going to do to make it better today. This gives you a new chance every single day to improve, and all those days are going to add up to a great A1C if you just focus on making today a good day. And it also seems more manageable that way because you only have today to worry about. Number 2, surround yourself with supportive people. This can be your family, your friends, other diabetics, either online or in person if you know someone in real life. Because when you have people around you, it just makes it so much easier. When you have friends that actually understand what you're going through, that listen to you, that can sympathize with you, it makes you feel like you're not alone, but it also just lets you vent and just kind of get out all your frustration, talk through some things. Maybe they can help you think of a solution if it's like your mom who knows diabetes really well, or something like that. It just helps to have people around you. Number 3, make it a part of your new routine, your new normal. If you're recently diagnosed, it can seem like a lot to take on, but I guarantee, at least for me, I guess I don't guarantee, but for me, it has really just become a part of my routine. Before I eat, I check my blood sugar and I give insulin. That's just how my life is. And so if you look at it as just kind of a new normal for you and you try to adapt to that, I think it'll help a lot. Try not to focus on the fact that other people aren't doing this, or that why don't my friends have to do this, blah, 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 because that's not going to help you. You're right, most of your friends don't have to do this, but you do, and it's part of your new normal. Focus on taking care of you, and other people can focus on taking care of them. Number 4, stay positive. And this is not just about focusing on the good, it's also about not focusing on the bad. You really can choose happiness. I probably said this before in a video, but if I'm having a bad day, I can let myself feel that, and it's great. It's good to feel your feelings. Don't push them down and stifle them, because those are just going to come out later. But once you've kind of dealt with the fact that this is sad, or this is hard, or oh, that was a really bad blood sugar, you can choose to not let it ruin your day. So if I'm having a bad attitude, I literally just make a conscious effort to change it. Because staying down in the dumps about anything, not just diabetes, is not good for you. Give yourself the proper time to mourn and to just be sad about diabetes, but then, you know, come out of it and turn it around, because it's all mental, seriously. And as I've said in previous videos, if you are newly diagnosed, please be sad about it for a short time. That's totally fine. I took like at least a year to come to terms with it, so it takes a while, but once you're there, once you're out of the newly diagnosed stage, I just think that it's up to you to choose to make your life the best that it can be, and to just choose to take each day and focus on the good. You don't want to let your happiness rest on your circumstances, because your circumstances are never going to be perfect. They're never going to be exactly how you want them to be. And so if you don't let it rest on that, but you let it rest on your mindset and how you're going to take everything, you're going to be so much happier. And part of what helps me stay so positive is actually my faith. I'm a Christian, and so I just wanted to share a verse with you that kind of helps me. I know religion is a touchy subject, but for me personally, if I'm having a bad day with diabetes, I can even just so much as pray about it, and I usually automatically feel better, and I just find great comfort and strength and rest in God. And a verse that kind of helps me to remember to rely on God and that He is stronger than anything I'm going through is Isaiah 40, verses 28, 29, and 31. So I'm just going to read part of that. The everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, neither faints nor is weary. His understanding is unsearchable. He gives power to the weak, and to those who have no might he increases strength. But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. So to me, that just kind of says to rest on God and to just rely on Him when we're feeling weak and when we're struggling with diabetes, for instance, or just feeling really torn down, because He is strong and He can take us out of it. And finally, number 5, don't let diabetes stop you from living your life. Don't just survive with diabetes, but thrive with diabetes. Live your normal life, do what you want to do, reach for the stars, but still take care of your diabetes at the same time. You can do both, I promise you. I played sports in high school. I studied abroad last term. I'm going to nursing school pretty soon. I'm about to graduate with my undergrad degree. I think it's going pretty well. And I never let diabetes get in the way. Live your life. It's like that diabetic Olympian right now in the Sochi 2014 Olympics. His name is Chris Freeman. He has type 1 diabetes. He uses an Omnipod insulin pump, a Dexcom sensor, and he does cross-country skiing. And he was in previous things, I think, maybe not the Olympics, I'm not sure, but he basically passed out in one of his races. And you know what? He's still doing it. He takes all the challenges and he just hits them head on and just keeps on going. It's like a bunch of people do this hard sport, right? Cross-country skiing, but he's doing that with diabetes. How much more impressive does that sound? So whatever you want to strive for, just think that, like, people do that, yeah, that's impressive, but when you do that, it's gonna be you did that and it's impressive, but you did it with diabetes, which is even more impressive. So live your life, never let it stop you, and just try to remember all these tips that help me get through the hard times with diabetes. So I hope this helped out a little bit if you're struggling with diabetes right now and kind of down in the dumps about it, and I hope that you're out of that really soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!